Hi, good morning or good afternoon, whenever you see this. I want to go over the quiz today. I want to make sure you know the answers and some things for the test. Hopefully, you're doing well at home. I wish I could meet all of you. If you ever need anything, please set up a time to have Zoom or ask me questions. A lot of you ask me questions over the internet, so hopefully, you're getting your answers. I am here for you, and I want to help you in any way I can. So I want to go over the quiz. You have a test on Wednesday. Hopefully you know that. You can use notes, but it is timed. So make sure that you kind of at least look at your notes and know what you're looking at. So the first question was, what type of cell is this? This is an animal cell. This is an animal cell because it's round and it does not have a cell wall or chloroplast. So number one is an animal cell. Number two, many aquatic animals have gills which allow them to obtain dissolved oxygen from the water. These animals need this oxygen for what process? They're an animal. They still need cellular respiration, so the answer is cellular respiration. So number two is cellular respiration. Number three, which of the following is present in a prokaryotic cell? Ribosomes are present in both. So the answer is ribosomes. Mitochondria, chloroplast, and endoplasmic reticulum are all membrane-bound organelles, so they are not present in prokaryotic cells. A plant cell is eukaryotic, and so is an animal cell. The only type of organelle that is in a prokaryotic cell is a ribosome. Number four, research had shown that treadmill training increases the number of certain energy-releasing organelles in the brain cells of rats. The organelle referred to in this study are most likely, your keywords here are energy releasing. So it's really just a lot of information to ask, where is energy coming from? That is the powerhouse of the cell. That is the mitochondria. Number five, scientists who study rock formations in caves describe some of the formations as living rock because under certain conditions they increase in size. Which statement would best dispute the claim that these rock formations are living? Rocks are not composed of cells, while living organisms are. So rocks are not living. So that's just important for you to know. I think that's like a kindergarten or first grade teak, but even though they call it living rock, it is not a living rock for real. Rocks are not living. Number six, which of the following is a difference between plant and animal cells? Plant cells have chloroplast. So only plant cells have it, which is why they do photosynthesis. So plant cells have chloroplast. That's the answer to number six. Okay, number seven, the ribosome. So these are just function questions. What do they do? Things like that. So number seven, the ribosomes are the site of protein synthesis. So that is just, what does it do? It's the site of protein synthesis. Number eight, chloroplast. Chloroplast is just, again, asking for what it does. It transforms light energy into chemical energy by photosynthesis. So that is this one, transforms light energy into chemical energy by photosynthesis. In your quiz, your answer choices are jumbled, so they may not be in the same order as my answer choices. So that's okay. I'm just telling you, so you kind of have awareness. Number nine, the mitochondria. What does it do? Number nine, it breaks down glucose molecules to provide energy for the cell in the form of ATP. So it's this last one. The mitochondria is what makes energy. It what makes ATP. That's what we need, our cells need. Number 10, the plasma membrane controls the movement of materials in and out of the cell. Again, these are just what do they do questions. Number 11, which organelle or organelles help provide cells with energy? That is mitochondria and chloroplast. So chloroplast still provide us energy, but they do that through photosynthesis, which then feeds it to the mitochondria, so to speak. So that's important, number 11. Number 12, using a light microscope, a student identified the following characteristics of 4 organisms found in a sample of pond water. So these are the organisms: single-celled, nucleus, large vacuole. That right there tells me it's a plant cell because it has a large vacuole. Organism 2, single-celled, no nucleus, cell wall. No nucleus means it's a prokaryotic cell. Number 3, single-celled, no nucleus. It's a prokaryotic cell. Number 4, single-celled, has a nucleus. Eukaryotic cell. So based on the observation of the student, which organisms are most likely prokaryotic? It is the ones without a nucleus. So the ones with no nucleus are organisms 2 and 3. Number 13, which of the following statement best describes the process of photosynthesis? So chloroplast absorbs sunlight and store chemical energy is the correct answer. Chloroplast absorbs sunlight and store chemical energy. Number 14, which statement best describes the relationship between photosynthesis and cellular respiration? This is the big concept of the whole thing. The reactants of photosynthesis are the products of cellular respiration. That's very important. So it's the first one. The reactants of photosynthesis are the products of cellular respiration. Number 15, which of the following diagrams correctly represent the cycling of gases? So the answer is, I need to look at these because they switch around, is this one. Photosynthesis product is oxygen. Cellular respiration's reactant is oxygen. Cellular respiration's product is CO2. And photosynthesis reactant is CO2. So this one right here is the correct answer. Okay, you need to know the cycle of photosynthesis to cellular respiration. Okay, number 16. Online, it gives us this kind of answer. I gave a paper test in class, so it looks a little different. Fat is lipo, so the answer to that one is lipo. Green is chloro. These are right off unit handouts, so when you're trying to study for these quizzes, you need to print off the unit handout for that unit. It's on the first day of the new unit. So green is chloro. Little is ELLE. Okay, so ELLE. Cell is Kary with a K, Kary. These are just the prefixes for it. And empty is vacuo. Okay. In the space below, respond to the following. Are plant cells prokaryotic or eukaryotic? Provide two aspects of plant cells that could be used as evidence for your answer to the question above. Plant cells are eukaryotic. Number 1, we can see them with our eye. So that means that they're eukaryotic. They're complex enough where they'll grow. Okay? So plant cells are eukaryotic. They have a true nucleus. Plant cells also have membrane-bound organelles. They are larger than prokaryotes. So those are all reasons plant cells are eukaryotic. The first thing I should tell you that are the membrane-bound organelles. Okay. Number 18, all cells can be categorized as either prokaryotic or eukaryotic. Describe two similarities and two differences between prokaryotic and eukaryotic. You can have a lot of different answers. Some of the similarities of prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells are that they both contain DNA. They both contain cytoplasm. They both have cell membranes. So they both can reproduce. Two differences between prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Eukaryotic cells have a true nucleus. Prokaryotic cells do not. Eukaryotic have membrane-bound organelles, so everything that has a special function is in a membrane, like contained in a tiny membrane. So hopefully that helps you understand the quiz. I hope you did well on it. If you have any questions, let me know. Please study for the test. Please know it. It will be timed, and it will be very similar to this quiz. Thank you.